Hey there.
Hello,
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
All right, let's get down to it. So,
Probiotic.
huh?
I just gave her probiotic to take, and she's used to the powder and not the pill.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, so what are we working on?
Were you able to watch the video? I sent the link.
Yeah, I sent feedback in Nifty.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. But she didn't want to wait for feedback, so we ended up going live yesterday,
Okay, got
and
it.
that's on Facebook. Pick up the chair, bring the chair over tonight. Don't drag it; it makes too much noise. Um, so she went live yesterday.
Okay,
One of my friends saw it and gave her some feedback.
okay. And how did she feel about the feedback?
Oh, how do you feel about the feedback Miss Ellen gave you?
Good. That's awesome.
Let me get paper so I can take notes.
Okay.
Come on, sweetie, sweetie. Oh, come on, July. Hmm? No, it's for both of us tonight. Okay. Here. But you should put the blur on. Tonight I didn't put the blur on. I don't even know how to do that.
Can you hear me?
Tonight,
I
I
mean,
can hear you. There is a blur, and she asked why that.
oh, it's in the settings.
And I said, I don't
I
even
can
know how
still,
to do
I
that.
can see you both, but I get what she's saying. Like if she has to, you'll both have to be close enough for me to be able to see you both with the blur on. You have to be almost like in the camera or it doesn't
Yeah,
work.
I don't even know how to do that. I mean, I can figure it out eventually.
Yeah, you just go to video. You should be able to go to videos and then video settings. I didn't mean to cut my video off. I actually clicked my video. So if you go to
There
video,
you go.
click on video and then video settings, you should, oh, there it is. Perfect.
Okay.
So Janaya, how did you feel going live?
Good.
You should have. You looked great. I loved the video and I liked the live stream. I think you did great. I think it was great. Your lighting was perfect. You looked beautiful. You were exciting. You had energy. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was great. And the thing
My
about
life,
it, what'd you say?
my life is beautiful because I have that thing behind you.
Oh, because you got a ring light. See,
Yeah.
ring lights work. Remember, we used those at RamCon too. So ring lights work. So, but even if you didn't have exactly perfect lighting, it's okay. Like it doesn't have to be perfect to do it. But in the beginning, I know you want it to be just a certain way. And the more you do live streams, the more you'll start to establish like what your style is and how you want to show up, and you'll get used to that. And it'll just get easier every time.
Like my friend said, just have her pull her hair back because
Mm-hmm.
it kept falling in her face. Um,
Yeah, that's helpful to pull your hair
yeah.
back. But at the same time, it doesn't have to be perfect. So there's certain
Right.
things like you want to make sure, like in the video, I gave feedback from the video that you put in Nifty is just to make
Uh-huh.
sure like you kind of bring your camera up a little bit. So like your laptop is like getting like your shoulders and your head as opposed to you kind of looking down like this. You want to make sure your camera
Well,
isn't.
yeah, she used the phone, and I said next time we will use the laptop.
Yeah. And even if you use the phone, you just got to either prop it up on something or whatever you know what I mean? You just got to bring it up higher. So that could be stacking. Nobody cares what you stack it on. Stack it on anything in the kitchen or books or whatever you can do. So you kind of get like a better angle because you don't want to be looking down like this and then they can't see what you're doing with your hands because you want them to kind of see you holding the nail polish, talking about it. So like while you're switching between the colors, it'd be nice for them to see all the colors. So you could even get like a box to kind of come up higher on the table. So the nail polish
Uh-huh.
kind of be in the frame. So before you go live, like check your frame, like where you want the nail polishes to sit. So when you're picking them up and talking about them, nail polish or lip gloss, the people that are watching can see what you're talking about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The other thing, Janai, was, do you feel like you're ready to start talking about preparing for the party?
What party?
Okay, remember that was supposed to be our first like big live event.
Yeah, so just I call it a party, but it's really just like a longer live stream where you're inviting people to learn more about your products and also telling them how to buy them. So hopefully while you're live, they'll be buying things.
Okay, yes, let's talk about the party.
Is she still there? Does she go? I can't see her with that.
Come
all I
on,
see is the nail.
she's drinking some juice. I tried to rush to cook something, get her to eat something before
Right.
got on a call. So thank goodness I didn't try to fry my chicken
Yeah,
before. I was like,
know.
oh, I have time to get home, fry some chicken. I was like, no, I don't.
You're like, you're not gonna have time for that. So party, because some of the key things we need to think about is, first we need a date. Because while we have to think of structure and timeline, the date is really what's gonna start the whole thing. We need to know what date are we thinking about for the party? Any date?
This is a hypothetical question. Would summer be too late?
I think so. And the reason I think so is because I would imagine that there'll be more vending events and more opportunities for you to sell during the summer, maybe, or, you know, to do more kidpreneur type experiences. And the hope is for you to sell now what you have in stock, like kind of get off board, like your products that you're not selling or that you decided you don't want to sell anymore. So you have some money to buy new inventory. So that way, when you show up at your new vending events, it's like, okay, this is my established collection. These are the colors we have, summer colors, like this is our summer collection. And you know, and then you're just confident selling that only.
Okay. So, Janai, I was gonna ask you, today's the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we should do it weekday or weekend?
I think evening of a weekday would be good. Why? Because usually weekend people take off with their kids and they're like driving the kids back and forth. They're out at events. So it's harder to get people sitting down versus like an evening. They could watch you right before dinner where all the kids are together, or during dinner or after dinner. You know what I mean? So it's like the family's there together because you want to capture the parents with the kids. Because if the kids are watching, they're going to want to buy, and they need the parent there to actually go on the website and pay the money. And then if there's a parent or a grandparent watching, we want them sitting and engaged. We don't want them in the car and going back and forth. You know, we want them focused for just the half an hour that you're live. However
What
long
about
it lasts.
May 14th?
May 14th?
That's a Tuesday.
That works. That sounds good to me.
So
No. I got May 1st.
May 1st is this Wednesday. No, we need to
Oh,
prepare.
it's Wednesday.
That's 2 days from now. We want to prepare.
I thought May was like a couple weeks.
Oh, no, it's April 29th. We only have one more day in April. Okay,
Mhm.
so May 14th, Tuesday.
May 14th it is. Okay.
Okay.
So let's think of time. First, think of your time. What works best for you both?
Probably
5.
no, we'd be just getting home at 5. So I would probably say
6 to 7.
6:15.
Yeah, you want to keep it on the numbers, so you can do 6 to 7, 6:30 to 7:30.
6.
Okay, so 6 to 7, and that's.
Do you think she can be on for a whole hour?
I think you can be. I think you can be, because don't forget you'll be playing some games too. So some of the time you're just kind of playing music, Janaya, and you're asking people to guess a number, right? So the music's playing and the people are commenting, and you're kind of like, because one of the things I want you to know, I'm going to grab these sunglasses. So this is my lip gloss or my nail polish, for example, right? sometimes we get nervous or we're talking people through our product, but really what we want to do is we want to say, so here's some tortoise, they're brown, like a light brown, a dark brown glasses. I'm going to put them on. I'm going to show them. I'm going to talk about why I made these, why I think they're cute. You, for example, will have the nail polish. You're going to show it to us. You might paint one finger so we can see what it looks like. I saw you were doing that in your video. So we can see what it looks like. And then you show it, and then you show it how it compares to the other colors. You know what I mean? So like, you're going to talk through each product really slowly. So it's going to feel like a long time, but it's going to be just enough time for people to be like, oh, I like that blue. I want that one. You know what I mean? So you got to show it. Like if you were thinking about buying these sunglasses and I just wear them, you're like, you can't really make a decision. But if I show them to you like this and then show you like this, you know, it's like, okay, I kind of like those. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're going to spend more time on each product, even with the lip glosses. If you have 3 or 4 lip glosses, you're going to put it on, show it with the light, maybe dim the light and say, you see, this one has sparkle the same way you did in your video. That takes time. Then you say it comes in a, 0.15 tube. The tube screws on, or you just pull it off, or it has a wand. I heard you talking about the wand, how long it takes to make. That's a conversation. You were talking about the lip gloss. You say it takes longer to make because this process goes like this. You don't have to tell all your secrets, but you're still going to walk them through how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then you can do that because one of the other things I want you all to realize is that if, excuse me, if I join at 6 p.m., I might might have you on my laptop, but then I'll run and go do something or whatever because I'm at the party, right? But then I might walk away. I might go throw some laundry in. I'm at home with the kids. Then I'll come back. So then if you're still, then I'll probably say, let me see the blue one again. Let me see the other lip gloss. So then you're going to show it again. So you want to think about the fact that even if people watch it from start to finish, they're going to want to see the product over and over again. The same lip gloss, the same nail polish. It's going to feel weird to you, but that's how people want to experience the product so they can make a decision to buy. So you're almost going to have like a segment of like 15 minutes of showing all the product, and then you repeat the same thing all over again. So it's like, okay, so let's go through the products one more time. And then you show them again. This time you say something different or you make a joke. Then then it's like, okay, then you take a break and you play a game, right? And do a giveaway or something fun. Or you do your pitch and you do your pitch. And then you'd say, okay, before we close out, thank you all so much for being here. We're going to talk about all the products we have for sale. Thank you so much for everyone that's already purchased. Let's talk about the nail polish and the lip gloss again, or the little sparkly bear or whatever else, or a gift set, right? Those are all different things that you can talk about at least 3 times during the live stream. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels like it's a long time, but it's really not, because you want to show them over and over again. Because you never know. Some people won't even realize you're live until like 6:30 or 6:45. So they're just coming on. So you don't want them to have to wait until after. You still want them to get what their answers, because it's a live conversation you're having with these people. They're going to be talking to you in the chat live. April, or was that Janai? Who's raising their hand? Just interrupt me.
Okay.
Okay, so
I can hear you.
okay. So I just wanted to ask, so I'm thinking, like, my mom's thinking going out once a week. I'm thinking twice a week, because once a week, once a week you like for example, the first live you do on the first week, you're like, for example, let's say I'm talking about the bears, right? And the
Mhm.
bears and all that, the
Mhm.
nail polish all together. The
It's like
next
a gift set. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the next time, if I forget something, I have a second time to go again. Like, for example, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I forgot this, guys." I'm
No, no,
gonna
no. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. So now, Janai, let me ask for clarification. Are you asking about just regular marketing live streams or are you talking about the party?
Regular.
not
Okay, so we pause the party talk, and if we're talking about regular marketing live streams, you can go live as often as you feel like it. But if you have a personal goal and say you want to do it at least once a week, so that's 4 times a month, then do that. But the one thing I want you to do is make sure you write down, I went live today, I talked about gift sets in the Bears. So then next time because school, life, chores, being a good person, all those things take time. And sometimes you might forget what your last live stream was about. And that's how you can start to create your content calendar, right? So it's like, all right, well, Mother's Day is coming up. I'm going to talk about the Bears, or, I know summertime's coming. I'm only going to talk about these colors, or just go live and paint my nails with this one color for 5 minutes, right? So that's how you start to develop your content calendar. But I love the idea of you going live because I think you're really good at it. A lot of kids aren't great at going live, and you're really good at it. So I think if you want that to be one of your main marketing strategies, I think you should go for it.
I write things down for my business in like a calendar book. Would you like me to go show you?
I would love to see it. Yes. Love to see it. So April, while she's gone, do you feel comfortable creating like a agenda for the hour-long party, or do you want me to support you with that?
Support would be good, and that means I'll start something. And you want me to put it like in Niffy or Voxer?
Either one, whatever's easier for you is fine. It was whatever, because I
Okay.
know we need to get ready, and I want to make sure that we have that ready as soon as possible in the next 2 days or 3 days if we can.
Yes,
So
yes.
that way she can start to practice the cadence, and she's excited about being live. She can just
Oh,
start
yes,
to practice.
she was ready to go live again when we pull up in the driveway.
See, but this is good. We got to capitalize, because the other thing to know about this is that just because she's live today, that content lives. And if you wanted to take it and snip it into pieces, you could for later on. So anytime she's excited to go live, and and you're around and you have time to listen and make sure it's good, she's fine. I think you let her do it.
I think she should have, like you said, the agenda, some bullet points. One of the suggestions my friend gave her is like she saw her reading like the names off of a paper. She's like,
Mhm.
maybe put it like a little sticky.
Post
So
it
what
on the screen. Yep.
yeah, so what I'm gonna do is get those little clear, like clear solo plastic cups,
Mhm.
and I have a label maker put the name on that, and so like we can put each color into a cup, so it's has the name right there.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. So yeah, so those are more things that as she continue, which is actually really helpful as you lead up towards the party, because as she continues to be excited about going live, you try different things like boosting the laptop or the phone,
Yeah.
like where's the position? Then she'll have like, this is my setup, because she keeps practicing different things. But I do think sticky notes around the edge of her laptop or on the wall in front or on a box or a book in front, so when she can just look up and see it, but there's also nothing wrong with me saying, oh, these are my tortoise glasses. These are actually called Tortoise Love. These are super cute. Like it's not a problem with her reading the name of the bottle either, off the bottle.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for the agenda. Go over some ideas. Okay.
It's not in my room. I remember having it somewhere out here.
Okay, I'm looking at sofa. Pick up a pen. What are some ideas you have? So you said mention games. What type of games? What would you consider a type
So
of game?
you could do a fun, you can do a fun game of like, you could have a balloon with a number in it, right? Blow a balloon up and have a little piece of paper of like, mom can choose a number, and you let mom choose it, or one of your friends or someone, so it's even a surprise to you, because that makes it more authentic on the live stream. And then you say, okay, friends, we have this balloon, and it could be like a brand color, right? Balloon that you blow up, and the numbers floating in the balloon, and you can say, we're gonna pop with the balloon, like, oh, you have 3 balloons with 3 numbers, right? So it's like, okay, we're gonna take a game break or balloon break, and you say, all you have to do is guess what number you think is in the balloon. And then people will start adding guesses, and then you pop the balloon, And then whoever's number is right, you look through the chat and those people get an award or a coupon or a prize or something like that. That's just one example. Okay. You can do another one, like guess the date. Like if you want to tell them like at the start of the live stream or a couple times throughout the live stream, you can ask them a question. Like name one of my nail polishes. All they have to do is name one. And then like the first person that has one of my names a nail polish in the chat gets a prize, you know? So you can just do easy, simple things, but the whole point of the game is to get people engaged and to get them like talking to you on the live stream and wanting to stay until the next game. So, because everybody likes to win, you know? So you just want to keep it fun. April, another idea I have for you, and you can actually drop this in Voxer, is you can ask Tashanta some of the games that she did, or go back and check the videos I sent you, because they did, Cheyenne did tons of games on her live streams too.
Okay.
But if you want a short, you can just ask Tashanta in Voxer,
Okay.
the group one, you know, or in the Facebook, Voxer or Facebook group, whichever works. Let me see. I want to see. I am checking because you asked me about her pitch, and I want to see because I should have a copy of her pitch from Ramcon. You said you only found half of it?
Yes, I remember we writing something out by hand, and I remember you kind of rewrote it, and I don't think I can find, because I tried to find it before.
Okay, here's this one. This one is on your, I'll send you access to this. It's here. I just sent it to you again. This is what's in your VIP day folder. This is where your folder, your pictures and stuff are. But I would take this pitch and you could either, because remember I talked about reintroducing like her pitching or telling a little bit about who she is. So for example, this pitch is like 5 paragraphs long. She would just say, hey guys, when she starts, I'm Janiyah Andrews and I'm, how old are you? You're 10 now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 10 years old and I'm going to talk to you today. And I want to welcome you all to my polish party or my sparkle fire party, right? We have to come up with a name for it because we got to do graphics real quick as well, you know, and say, so today, and so when you first come on, you're going to, so April, we're into the agenda. So make sure you write this down, but you're also going to get the recording in the notes. But so we're going to introduce who she is, what the company is, what you stand for, a little bit of that, all that's in this pitch I'm looking at, and it's also on your strategic plan, like what you stand for, and then say, welcome to our Sparkle Fire party. I'm so excited. So here's how today's gonna work. I'm gonna share with you all the cool nail polishes, lip glosses, and gift sets that we have, and I'm gonna give you an exclusive opportunity to purchase them you know, at a discount or whatever, or you'll be able to shop while I'm live. Any of those words would work. You know what I mean? Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. And then she can go in and start talking about her process of making the nail polish, why she wanted to do nail polish, like that whole mission of like, where she says here, many of us are so young or old, we don't realize our own beauty. We compare ourselves to other and forget how uniquely stunning we are. Like, that's all a part of your pitch. Remember that pitch?
You remember that, Janai?
But you'll get reacquainted with it if you're not. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
You got a question, Janiyah? Go ahead.
Yeah. So, I have an idea for like one of those games.
Oh, games? Okay.
I have these business cards that I hate using. So there's 54 cards. I will send pick 1 through, pick 1 through 54. Pick 1 card that's 1 through 54.
Okay.
And let's say someone picks, I'm gonna put them in order. So let's say 54. So which is the last one?
Mm-hmm.
They pick this card, which is a nope.
Okay.
And
free cards. What kind of cards are these that you already have them counted and out? Oh,
Yeah, they're division flashcards.
got it.
So there's a card like this.
Essentially, it's not coming up for some reason.
Is
Uh,
that, oh, you said division. Okay, division flashcards. Got it. Okay.
So if the
You reset, I guess.
give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'll get more. More. Okay, so a card like this, nope. That's a white card. That's a nope. So someone else gets to pick. So let's say someone else picks another card, which is this card. They're to solve, so they pick 1 or 2. Let's say they pick 2. Gonna flip it, and it lands on 10 divided by
120 divided by 10. Got it.
Yeah, 10 divided by 120. And that person
Okay.
has to solve it. Well, all the people that are there has to solve it. And then
Okay.
that person that solves it, and then we'll keep going. That's the game for me.
Okay, got it. So let me just recap, make sure I get it. So we're going to ask them to pick a number. They start dropping numbers in the chat. I pick number 33, for example. So you'll choose whose number you're gonna pick. I'm assuming you'll just select a number to pull for somebody.
Mhm.
Okay, so you select a random person. Hopefully you pick me. And if my number is 33, you pull card 33. And then you're gonna throw it up in the air. And then I decide and then whatever side it lands on, that's the problem I have to solve.
Yeah. Well, all of them that's on the live has to solve.
Oh, everybody. Ooh, so it's okay. So my one question is, how do you determine whose number? You just select any random number the first time?
So yeah, if someone picks 54, 54 is the last card at the end. Someone pick 54, the last card.
Yeah.
So it's 10, 100 divided by the 20. They say so the person that I called on doesn't say the right answer. That doesn't count, but someone else can say the answer.
So because you picked me and I said 33, I get to try to answer first.
Yes.
Okay, then if they don't get it, then we open it to everyone else.
Yes.
Okay, so now I think your game will work. I just want to make sure that you feel like you'll feel comfortable on the live stream, in the live party, explaining it clearly so that they understand the rules, because you don't want to spend a whole lot of time explaining the rules and people be like, what? How do we do it? What are we gonna do? So if you can explain it clearly and you think you can get it done in like, so the whole game is only like 2 or 3 minutes, then I say do whatever game, do it. Okay, so I want you to practice is what I'm saying. So whatever games you're gonna do, I want you to make sure you write them down and you practice them, because after when you practice the whole party run through, you might be like, that game feels complicated, or mom might listen to you, or whoever's gonna be there listening, it might feel complicated, or it might feel too simple or easy. So we do want it to be a challenge because they're gonna get a cool gift. But we wanna make sure that we can articulate it so that they feel clear and they understand what the goal is in the game is, okay?
All right.
So we have to practice. We have to run through everything.
Yeah, we're gonna run through everything. So let's go back to the agenda again briefly. We're gonna open with a intro.
Yes.
And what I call setting the occasion. So it's an introduction. Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here. Welcome to the Sparkle Fire party, right? And you celebrate. And then it's like, this is who I am, that quick pitch, not the long one, right? And then we're going to tell them how is this going to work? So today I'm excited because this is what we're going to do. This is what we're selling. Like, tell them how it's going to work. And then we can go right into the first product. So, one other thing, April, before we go into the first product, let's invite people to share the video out and offer them the opportunity to tag other people that would want to join the party. Okay, so that way we're just kind of like involving people. All right. And then we go into the first product because we don't want to wait for people to join and blah, 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 because then it's like, if the party's 1 hour, we want to make sure it's 1 hour. And we just get going, right? So the first thing is like, so we're going to start talking about our lip glosses first, right? And so you decide what the first product is. So if you're going to do all lip gloss first, do all lip gloss first, and then talk about each lip gloss individually, try it on, pose, do all the cute little things you were already doing in your other video. In between, get a clean wipe and say you're going to take a clean wipe and wipe it off, and then you try the next one, right? So they can see it, and you remember to show it. Like, here's a lip balm, Janai. You see?
So try on each lip gloss.
Yep. I would, if she has samples that she can try, I would try them so people can see. Janaya, can you see me doing this? So you want to make sure you put it really close to the camera so they can see, but don't just show them this, show them like all sides of it, and then take the top off and show it close. Like, people want to see it in action, right? It feels silly, but that's what makes people buy. They want to see it, you know? So take your time and talk about it. Don't rush it, you know, and talk about each lip gloss, try them on if you feel comfortable. And then we can talk about any gift sets it might come in, right? And then while we're talking about each product, April, Janai, you have to make sure that you are talking about how much it costs. Today, you can get this for, how much your lip gloss?
The lip gloss, my God, I forgot. $7. I have
$5. So let's say it's $7, just for example. You don't, it doesn't have to be the exact number today, but we can say this lip gloss. So today you can get this one, right? Janaya, look at me. You're showing it, it's on your lips, and you're like, you can get this one, like all the cute stuff you were doing. I know you already know how to do it. I'm not as good as you, but I'm trying. So you're gonna say, oh, you know, this one you can get today for $7. But if you get two, you can get them each for $6 or whatever the sale is going to be. April, think about that. Like, if they want to buy two, or you say it comes with the bear, if you buy the kit, one of each, maybe it's $35. I don't know. You know what I mean? So just think about that. And then we pause and we play a game. After the game, you get a winner, we celebrate, right? It's all fun. And then you say, all right, guys, let's hang in there. All right, we're going to move on to the next, please. So I am Janaya. I am the 10-year-old CEO. You're going to introduce yourself again, because now you got new people that are like, oh, this is cool. What is this? Who is she? What does she sell, right? So we want to get those people involved and tell them who you are and what you do again. Right? And then you're gonna say, welcome to the Sparkle Fire party. If you're just joining us, please feel free to share this, tag some other moms, some other parents that have young girls that want age appropriate, safe makeup, right? And you say, I started my company because, you know, I truly believe that makeup and jewelry have the power to make us happy, and they allow us to express ourselves and explore our creativity. That's all from your pitch. All I just read. So that's why I said you don't have to read the whole pitch in the beginning, just the intro, because you're going to pull out pieces in those breaks where you reintroduce yourself. You do your first part, who you are, who is Sparkle Fire, but then you take another piece out and you remind them of why it's clean beauty. Why is it appropriate? What makes you different than someone else, right? So you just kind of freestyle those things or write them out, but you're pulling them from the pitch that I just sent you. And then now, Janaya, we're moving on to nail polish. So now we do the same thing we did with lip gloss. We show them the nail polish up close. Now this time it's going to take a little bit of time, because we're going to take the top off and we're going to paint one fingernail, right? We're going to paint it and then show it to them and say, so this one has a little sparkles, you know, like, let them see it. Take your time and talk to them, like the name, about the color. You can say, this one I love making. This is my favorite color because whatever stories you can tell about each nail polish. Perfect. Okay. And then also, so these today you can get for this amount, $8 a piece, because this is a bigger bottle. The other small ones, we're trying to offboard this from one, because these are a limited edition. We're not even selling the small ones, these minis anymore. And today only the minis are $5 each, right? So she can talk about that, April, whatever the sale is, because I know there's certain things you want to get rid of. Make sure we say limited edition.
Okay.
These are gone. Limited edition. The small ones are limited edition. Whatever you know, you're like, we're not making these anymore. Those are now limited edition. So this is the last chance to buy these.
What does limited edition mean?
It means it's only a few left.
All
This is
right.
yeah, like it's limited. We only have like 3 or 4 of these, so you better get it. And that's exciting in sales because most people want the last one because they, you know, it just makes them feel like, oh, let me get that because that's cute and this is the last one. So I want it, you know. So it just
Okay.
makes it fun.
Mhm.
So
Janai.
how do you all feel about this process?
Good. I would type this up tonight, work on this tonight. Okay, we're not going live.
I have a question. If we already like did a whole the party like to introduce and like that the next day, since that party is like a big one, on the next day would we do it live or no?
The next day you could because what you would do is, so say that we said the party's going to be on a Tuesday, you could give people until the end of like the sale can go on until like Friday. So what we can do in April, I just pulled up Nifty so I can send the design team. We could we can get a couple graphics, Janaya, to promote the party happening. And then after the party, we would then share graphics saying the sale ends on Friday, whatever that Friday is. So your live streams that you would do and all your social posts would be reminding people, resharing the party details and reminding people to buy at the party, to buy, you know, the sales getting ready to end. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, she's putting on her calendar to go live are you putting to go live every day?
No.
Oh, okay.
Practice.
Okay.
Okay. Well, whatever you think is
Live, practice, live, practice, 2 days.
Oh,
2 days.
go
Remember?
live 2 days a week?
Yeah, because remember, no, not every day, you said. So,
Okay.
no.
each. Okay, I'm submitting this for you. And I'm going to say that so just so I know, the party is May 14th
Mhm.
At 6 p.m. EST. And what do we want to call it, Janai? Like, what's our name? Is it just a Sparkle Fire party? Sparkle Fire. It could be a limited edition party. It could be
Close out?
No,
it could be a closeout party or new collection coming party or last chance party. We want it to be something fun.
Yes.
It could
'Cause
be a
I
spring
actually-
party. May is still spring. It could be a spring party. So we're preparing for summer,
Yes, okay.
right?
I think
Spring,
that's.
we could call it Sparkle Fight, like Spring Sparkle Party. Let's see how.
Spring.
oh, I have a question.
Mhm.
Do you think, well, can I really want to, since I'm doing this twice a week? Hurts.
Say it again.
Do you,
Oh, you didn't. Go ahead. No, I'm listening.
do you think I should go live? Can I go live today?
Of course you can. You can go live every day if you want to, as long as you write out what you're going to say, let mom review it, and you feel good about it. Those are the only things, is like give yourself some notes to, like with mom and I, when you went to go get your notebook, you stuck about sticking some Post-its on the laptop or on your phone just to keep you marked. Sometimes I go live and I forget what the heck I was going to say. I'm like, I know I had 3 things and I can only remember 2, right? So you might be better than me, but it is helpful to still have notes, Janaya, to say intro. You know, this is my main point, and tell them to follow me, right? Invite to follow. So that way you always open your live stream with, hey guys, this is Janaya. I'm the 10-year-old CEO of Sparkle Fire. Over here at Sparkle Fire, we love to create, you know, clean skincare for girls so they can fit like whatever that opening pitch is. then you start your live stream, and then at the close of the live stream. So don't forget to share this video, follow us over at Sparkle Fire, all over the internet, you know, on Facebook and Instagram, and visit my website at sparklefire.com. That's how you end up. That's how you close. So it's an opening and there's a closing. You raising your hand?
Yeah.
You don't have to raise your hand. Just say what you want.
Oh, okay. Because the raise hands there, so yeah.
I know. It's okay.
I don't really write things down, just like last time. Yesterday I didn't write anything down because the last time I wrote something down, it was like not me, because usually when I write stuff down, it's usually for school, and I'm not used to writing things down anymore. And stuff. And for me, when I write it down, it doesn't work because whenever I know what I'm gonna say, sometimes I just like to say what comes out.
Okay,
Like,
that's fine. But how do you feel about writing out? If you think you can remember the structure is what we're talking about of the live stream, then that's fine. But sometimes you might need a reminder of just the structure. So you don't need to write out exactly what you're going to say, but you might need the reminder: introduction, content, closeout. So that introduction is you introducing yourself, talking about your business, a little bit about who you are and what you do. Then you say whatever you want to say. And then when you close out, you remind them to follow you and to shop. Okay, so that's just like a simple structure. What do you think about that? If you can remember it, that's great. But if you don't think you can remember it, and it's going to take some practice because it's not what you've been doing, you might want to put a note next to your camera. Okay.
I think just having some bullet points. We're not going to write out what you're going to say. Don't write out what you're going to say, because you speak very well naturally, but introduce myself. Where's my paper? Okay. Introduce myself. Hey, this is what we're going to do for the next hour. We are going to talk about the product. I'm going to play some games. I'm going to tell you how to follow me. And let's get started.
Well, she's talking about a regular live stream, I thought. So are we talking about a regular live stream, or are we talking about the actual party?
Well,
regular live stream.
Well, I think even with a regular live stream, like you said, some kind of bullet points. Because
no, I agree with the bullet points. You mentioned the games, so that's why I thought I was talking about.
Games just for the party. Like
okay, all right. I'm just making sure that I
because maybe one day you want to focus on two nail polish colors. If you want to do, like, you want to focus on your green and your blue polish, so you spend more time on those two products on that day. And the next day you do the live stream, you can focus on another two products. Because if you're going to do live twice a week, it's not going to be for an hour each time. It's going to be for about 10 to 15 minutes at the most.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, you're right.
But I was 10, like maybe 10. Let's just say 12 minutes, no more than 12 minutes.
Okay. So, Janaya, how do you feel about the structure of the party, the agenda and outline of the party? You feel confident with that? And Mom, you're going to put together an agenda and send it over to me.
Yes.
Look at that, review that pitch. And then Janaya, you're going to think through how you want to do your live streams and decide whether or not you want bullet points and your structure written out for you as a reminder. Okay. And you're the boss, so you try it. But the one thing I'm going to ask you is that if you try it your way and you forget, or it's not as successful as you wanted it to be, then you consider trying it my and Mom's way with it, which means just a sticky with maybe some bullet points and the reminder to do the intro and the outro is what we call it. Okay. How do you feel about that? Is that okay? I just want us all to be open-minded. Like, you're in charge because you're the CEO, but me and Mom also have some experience in this. So we want to make sure that we're going to try all the things. So I've been doing marketing and stuff for a long time, but I still have to listen to Miss Tashanta when she tells me I should try something. I'm like, that's a good point. Let me try it. But I try it my way. And if it works, success. And if it doesn't work, I'm still successful because I listen to somebody else that may have another idea. Okay. So
All right.
together, we're going to do this. This was all our meetings and the master, all the stuff we're working on. This is for us to all share our ideas and try different things so that we can be successful. All right.
Okay.
And then, Janiyah, one other thing, as you're doing your live streams and you're trying different things with your position of your computer and, you know, all the things, whether you're going to paint nails, whatever your topics are, I want you to talk to mom about it so she can share with me, or you can share with me new ideas you have, because that could help your other kidpreneur friends, you know? So if you think of a new way to do something, or you're finding excitement doing a marketing system in your business, I'd love to learn more about that so we can share it with everyone else as well. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think you're doing an amazing job. I'm excited. We have a date. We
have a date. One
I
thing,
just, in April, to help you skip, so you can skip a step, I submitted it to the design team, so they should come
Okay.
back in the next 2 days with a sparkle. Hold on, what did I call it? I called it a summer sparkle party with sparkle fire. So
well,
we'll
yeah,
see.
spring.
Spring sparkle.
Yeah, okay.
Spring
Spring
sparkle,
sparkle.
sorry, yes.
Okay.
Spring. So we'll see. And if we don't like the words or the design, remember when I sent it to you, Janiyah, you and mom look at it and we just go back and have them fix it to you. I want you to make sure you love it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
One thing about, I received an email about, wait a minute, Janai. I received an email about payment. Did you change?
No, it's the same. Uh-oh, I lost you. It's the same
Okay.
system. They probably need to maybe it just needed to update. I think they might have changed the way they process the payment or something. So you might just need to update.
I had to update my card, but it's the same card. So I couldn't understand why it didn't go through at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, I think it's because they were using like Stripe payment system, and now it's like Zoho has its own payment system. So that's all. They were just asking everyone because when you change the processor, it's the same Zoho billing that we use as a company, but they're just asking you to update your card. That's all.
Okay. I updated it today.
Okay, cool. All right, friends. So keep me posted. April,
Okay.
as soon as you have that, send it to me in whatever way is easiest for you, and we'll get this going. This is exciting.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.